technologic, 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 technologic.
Pop it, twist it, pull it, flick it, shake it, spin it. Pop it, lock it, polka dot it. Do it. Find it, lose it, know it. Work it. Love it. Swing it, shake it, love it, rock it. Believe it, shoot it, give it, touch it, pump it, pop it, shake it. Pop it, lock it, polka dot it. Do it. Find it, lose it, know it. Work it. Love it. Swing it, shake it, love it, rock it. Believe it, shoot it, give it, touch it, pump it, pop it, shake it. Want it, need it. Drop it like a yes. Move it, when I need it. Hold it, lock it, get about it. Pop it, twist it, pull it, flick it, shake it, spin it. Pop it, lock it, polka dot it. Do it. Find it, lose it, know it. Work it. Love it. Swing it, shake it, love it, rock it. Believe it, shoot it, give it, touch it, pump it, pop it, shake it. Want it, need it. Drop it like a yes. Move it, when I need it. Hold it, lock it, get about it.
Technologic, 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 technologic.
Systematic, hydromatic, ultramatic, bassmatic.
Pop it, twist it, pull it, flick it, shake it, spin it. Pop it, lock it, polka dot it. Do it. Find it, lose it, know it. Work it. Love it. Swing it, shake it, love it, rock it. Believe it, shoot it, give it, touch it, pump it, drop it like a yes. Move it, when I need it. Hold it, lock it, get about it.
Technologic, 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 technologic.
Hey, everybody. I know, right, Ryan?
Yes, sir.
Hey, folk. Hey, welcome. Welcome into, the virtual Stab Comedy Theater. And this is this is for those of you that remember when we used to do shows in front of people. This is where we would just start like put the lights up and then just start futzing about and talking to guests and people in the audience, and then we would eventually get into the show. But that's not that point. This point is the before then. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Marco.
you should just get the little board for the lights for just you, and to just light yourself. Everybody else will stay exactly the same, but you'll go fading in and out.
Well, I mean, I can.
It's just whoa!
I can reach it. It's right over here. That's where I've been situated for 6 months, right within reach of the light board.
It's more awkward when you reach over and.
I know. Yeah. It's because I'm running this on like 3 computers. This could probably be done better and simpler, but this is how I started doing it. And I can't change now, because then it would be weird. I don't know.
It's understandable.
I should look into change, though.
You're set in your ways.
That's very much it. I know how to...
You're the age where you're set in your ways to podcast.
Yeah.
Nope, not changing it now. I use 3 computers. That's how God intended.
Back when we started this show, we had a hand crank on one of these laptops. Most of it was hydroelectric. Had a paddle wheel connected to one of them. The sad thing though is, probably not too distant future, and probably to some extent currently, there's old timey podcasters who could tell you how it used to be done.
Yeah, exactly. That is a thing. What did you record them to tape? What is an old timey podcast doing?
I remember my first podcast, Wax Cylinder.
In real life, it would be like, oh, it wouldn't be fun at all. We used to have a bigger Mac, and this is it.
Yeah. Oh, we were on Leopard back then.
I can't tell if you guys are making this up or it is all real old people stuff. I don't know.
That's what old timey people talked about. They talked about the software update.
Yeah.
That's what you had to do in the 60s with the card punches. You're like, once I get all my cards put in, we're going to upgrade to the next one. It's just whatever somebody came out with.
That's wild.
And then just the old computer bullies walk by and smack that shoebox full of punch cards. Oh, no.
Punch cards were the way to go. They're coming back. My first podcast was on a punch card computer to a tape-to-tape reel that we then released on record.
Oh, I remember my first podcast.
Podcasts sound way better on record.
I would clack 2 rocks together, and then someone over the ridge would just, and that's all it was. That was the first. That was the Ogcast, and we liked it.
It's new stuff.
Yeah. Well, hey guys, see, this is what it was like when we were allowed in the same room together.
It's an approximation.
Yeah, very much so. It's also me taking time waiting for everybody to fill out the streams, because nobody, just like the good old days, nobody shows up to comedy shows on time. So
Come on in, guys.
Yeah,
Come on in. Come on in on the stream. Come on in. Sit down.
Yeah.
Have a. Are you doing sponsorships?
I would love one.
Okay. Have a delicious spin. Oh no, I spilled some.
Oh no.
Have a delicious spin drift.
Oh.
It's sparkling water with real fruit juice.
Ooh.
Delicious.
Spin drift.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really
I felt that.
I believed in how much you believed in
Yeah.
Spindrift.
I just bought a
wow.
case on Amazon because you did that.
Thank you so much.
All right, anybody else got any plugs that we want to get? I mean, we'll get to actual show plugs, but you know, you got to get
Oh yeah,
you got to get your sponsors. You got to wet your beak here, and
I don't.
yeah.
I'm
just
trying to look
looking
around for something to sponsor.
yeah.
I have 2 Sharpies.
Ooh,
Oh, behind my computer is a Millennium Falcon.
of course.
It's from when I was a kid. It's a micro machine.
Oh,
Like
nice.
it open. There's like a micro machine set inside. It's pretty cool.
It just.
I'm not sure you can get it anymore.
I mean, knowing you enough, it just feels dirty to see Star Wars toys. There's supposed to be Star Trek toys. What are we even doing here?
These are like when I was a young person, I was very into both. So I have stuff of both.
Okay.
Even though I don't think I watched Star Wars anything since I was a young man, and since there were only 3 movies and 2 of them were pretty good. Now there's 23 movies and 2 of them are pretty good. So I got Star Wars shit in my house. You don't know me.
No, I don't.
You don't fucking know shit about my micro machines.
Damn.
I still have somewhere a paper bag because I'm classy. A paper bag like full of micro machines.
Damn.
Damn straight. I still have somewhere they have micro machines that were like monster trucks or something,
yeah.
and you'd open them and there would be tinier micro machines inside. So I have like a convertible
Oh, my.
Corvette somewhere that's like damn big. And I kept it as a kid because even as a kid I was like, I can't lose this.
Yeah.
This is super losable. And so I don't think I even played with it. I just put it in a box and I kept it.
It was the good old days
Damn.
when we made toys smaller and smaller
Yes.
and more
That was it.
chokeable.
Somebody looked at Hot Wheels and was like, what if we made that smaller? That was called innovation.
I don't have them anymore, but I used to have a case of Mighty Beans. I hope you remember Mighty Beans. I will explain Mighty Beans because I never get tired of explaining Mighty Beans. They're little beans
Yeah.
with weights in them. I mean, you guys all know, but I want to.
I don't.
Oh no.
I don't know what
Oh,
you're
you
talking
don't? Oh,
about.
Marco.
I just
So
gathered
Mighty
that Mighty Beans were beans, so I was with you
That's what I
from
thought.
point one.
I was like,
So let's-
oh, this is the kind of toys Ryan had. Beans.
Yeah, I had fucking beans. They were these little plastic capsules with characters drawn on them.
Yeah.
And they're, I guess, they're like pogs.
Oh, okay.
That's
I know what
something
pogs
think you
are.
could relate to.
I remember those came out a little after. There was a little toy that had a launcher, and they were like tops. The bottoms were like spinny top things, and they had character heads on top of them. So it's sort of the progression from that, and you shot them into an arena, and they battled and bounced and knocked each other out of the
We
thing.
can talk about Beyblades.
Huh?
Beyblades, let it rip. Talk about Beyblades.
There's a whole
Beyblades?
there's a whole plethora.
Okay.
All based along, and yeah, you're right, La. Poor Melanie, surrounded by nerds. Just watching the chat over here. What was that?
I don't remember how to have conversations.
Yeah.
That,
That-
dumping on poor Dylan for 6 months.
That is an issue. I could see that. All right. Well, we got folk over on Facebook. We got folk over on Twitch. They'll keep streaming in because that's how it works. So let's just get the show going. Thank you guys for joining us. You three and the threes of others that are also watching. And let's do the thing. Oh, wait. Oh, I almost didn't do it. And see, I caught myself.
Are you gonna play the theme song or whatever?
Exactly. The show audio is on the same computer as the pre-show, and I fade that out. So it was muted. You know what? You don't need to understand my genius to appreciate it. Here it is.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called Stab.
Stab begins! Let's meet the members of tonight's panel. Our first panelist has an insatiable love of wet bread, even though he knows it's not good for him. You can catch him on the new Ha Ha Risings comedy tour this Saturday. It's Ryan King! Our second panelist is actually a duffel bag full of tour shirts, wished to life by a lonely roadie. He's a writer, performer, and director of Squad Patrol. It's Marco Cabodi!
Yay!
And our third panelist told you so, but would you listen? No. You can hear them exploring the neon wastelands in the current season of the Neo-Punk City podcast. It's Melony Ford.
Yay!
And I'm your host, Jesse Jones. If found, please return to your local electronics store for a gift card of approximately equal value. Welcome, everyone, to the Stab Show. Let's really get into knowing those first three people I mentioned a little bit more. Ryan King, welcome.
Hi there.
Welcome, sir.
Hello.
How's things?
Oh, pretty bad. I mean, I'm good, but things are bad, but I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm okay, but things are bad.
I do keep meaning to remind myself to stop asking people how they're doing and how things are and just anything about the world.
It sucks ass.
Yeah.
But I'm doing okay.
Well, good.
Yeah.
What have you been?
How are you? Can I ask that?
I'm all right. I've been locked
Okay.
in this room for 6 months. I don't leave. That's not strictly true. What have you been up to, Ryan? How you been keeping yourself busy?
I've been gaming, friend. And it's not good. It's not. I've been gaming into the wee hours of the morning.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
He's taking up.
No.
Really still.
Oh, there he is. He's
Whoa.
back. You made it, Ryan.
Hello.
You made it.
You
You're still there.
disappeared.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're here.
Good to be back. I've just been trying to grasp like some sense of like routines and normalcy and that kind of stuff. I've been hanging in there, you know.
Sure. Yeah.
Drinking lots of Spindrift never hurts.
Spindrift? Tell me more.
Oh man, it's sparkling water with a real squeezed fruit in it.
Oh, you mean they squeeze it right into the can?
Yeah, bloop right in there.
Oh, Spindrift.
This is
Bloop. There you go.
Dramatic reenactment.
Oh, if you don't finish this show with a endorsement deal, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with the world except for everything. Marco Cabodi, hey there, friendo.
Hey, Jesse, how are you doing?
I'm all right. How's things in your neck of the world?
Oh, they're good. I'm doing fine. I got no complaints.
That's
Other
good.
than the choose my own adventure people took my show down or whatever I did recently.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
other than that, everything's pretty good.
I had heard, actually, after because I asked you about that, and after you mentioned it, I remember hearing that they are a notoriously litigious group.
That was what we joked about when we wrote a choose your own adventure show. We were
Yeah.
like, well, we hear this, and it's like, that's sure, but that's just something you hear. And then it was like, oh no, they're serious about it. So,
Yeah.
you know,
So
good for them.
they have to protect their intellectual property,
That's-
apparently.
you know,
I
they
don't know.
gotta.
because until those books came along, nobody
Nobody said that.
nobody thought about how something else could go. It was just linear until until those folks came along. Yeah, so we heard that you had a fun show this last week.
It was really good, and you can't say otherwise. So you don't know if that's true or not, but it's pretty great.
Yeah, hopefully it'll come back up.
No, yeah, we're gonna repost it. We'll take care of whatever we need to do to get it back up. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I think. I mean, if you want my 2 cents, which you don't, just anytime, just the chunky. Anytime choose your own adventure or something is said, just the all right, now we're going to choose your own adventure. Or just the muting, the manual bleeping, changing words, the cable edit. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you just do that. Yeah, where you just no, we're gonna just have to bleep. I think they only have to bleep one part. I think it was more about writing it, saying it,
Yeah.
over and over and over on the internet.
Oh yeah, that just got their attention. I'm sure they've got their Google.
They got something that searches for those words.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't draw your attention to yourself if you're going to try and choose adventures. You have to do it
Yeah.
quietly. But yeah, Squad Patrol otherwise is going well.
Well, for having to do stuff online or whatever, like every other person that does
Yeah.
comedy and is like mildly awkward, but you know, it's fine. You know how it is. You're in an empty comedy club right now.
I am.
It's awkward and weird.
Yeah. And actually, I hadn't heard a better slogan for 2020 than it's fine.
It's okay. You know, we can do. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. It's good. It's good. I'm not complaining. I don't have complaints.
Yeah, that's exactly what everyone's inner monologue has sounded like for 6 months. Well, thanks for joining us, Marco. Always wonderful. Melanie, hey there. How are you? I stopped saying that. That's all I've got. How are you, Melanie?
I'm all right. I keep track of like how many of these I've done, and this is my 10th.
Oh, is it? Because I keep
Special.
Nice.
I keep track of them
Wow.
too because I'm a weird fucking stat nerd. Let's see.
I guess technically it's 10 and a half because I did the Christmas show, but
I think I count that. Oh, see, I have this as being 11. Hold on. Let me search Melanie in the spreadsheet. I have you.
It's 24 shows and then the Christmas special.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There you are. Yeah, that's 10. So this is 11. Yeah, welcome. You're getting up there because we like you a lot. That we wouldn't. The people that we don't rarely get to double digits.
Oh fuck.
Good rule. You know,
Oh shit.
Yeah, you hang in there, Ryan. You're not
Oh,
quite there.
fuck. Spindrift is a delicious beverage.
This gets you halfway there. I'm looking at it right now. This says this is your 5th show, Ryan. All right.
Oh shit. Cool.
Go Ryan.
Oh, and Marco's too. Well, look at that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Melanie has been in the show more than both of you combined. So there you go.
Oh, wow. That puts things in perspective.
You guys are you're notoriously difficult to book. So
I've heard that. Sad.
but otherwise, Melanie, you're in your own place.
I am, yeah. Like I was telling you, like before the show, I am officially a Midtowner because someone tried to steal my bike. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
official.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, at least you had gotten tipped off enough to know to have 2 locks.
Yep, it's very
So,
true.
yeah. I think I had a bike stolen, from when I lived in Midtown as well. But I think I also didn't lock it up very well. They were under like stairs that I didn't think anybody went under, and they did. Thieves did.
Oh, no.
That seemed to be like their favorite thing. And you're in the current season of Neopunk City that was just released. The first episode recently, like this last week, I think, right?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to do. So,
Yeah. So
yeah,
check
played
them out. Check them out. I'm sure someone, probably Steven, will drop the link in the chat. But we're doing a different show, so let's do that one instead. Yeah, let's finally get the show started. The stab show, the one that you may or may not have purposefully tuned into. We start with segment 1 because we don't do them by letter. Otherwise, it would be segment A. It's reorganization. Please take the following acronym and reimagine it. Who or what might it now represent? Actions. They're happening every second. How many? Lots. Why, the folks at the Atmospheric Research Center are so into actions that they like to measure them in the maps, or millions of actions per second. But if this year has taught us anything, it's that we can barely handle 2 or 3 actions per day. So how about we forget about that take on maps, and you tell me who or what else maps might stand for or represent to you. Ryan King, your MAPS, please.
Thank you for asking, Jesse Jones.
Sure.
MAPS stands for Me as Pope. Sound good? And sound good is hyphenated.
Sure.
So, me as Pope. Sound good? Hi there. I'm quasi-frequent stab panelist Ryan Clark King, and I really want to be the Pope. Please make me the Pope. I want to be the Pope. Now, you might be thinking, why would I want this large, pasty, scraggly bearded man baby as the Pope, the leader of the Catholic faith? I'm glad you asked, audience. Since the beginning of modern civilization, the Pope has stood as an unwavering symbol of hope and faith, a bastion of purity, honesty, and dedication, offering solace to lost souls, traveling the world, bringing different leaders and nations together under the quest for global peace. Also, can you imagine me in that Pope hat? Yowza, wowza. And I'm pretty sure being the Pope automatically makes you Italian, which would be great for me. Please make me the Pope. I want to be the Pope. Mamma mia. Now, why do I want to be the Pope, I hear you asking? Well, all my life I've wanted to be someone important, someone who wears a big fancy hat, someone who people trust and respect, probably because they wear a big fancy hat. Please make me Pope. Listen, at this point, why not me? All the other popes have been boring. Lamesville. When you become Pope, you have the chance to choose your new Pope name. It's a great opportunity. All the other popes have like the same 4 freaking names. What's up with that, popes? You deserve a Pope with a strong kick-ass Pope name, like Pope Rambo, Pope Ryu from Street Fighter, Pope Zangief, also from Street Fighter, or Pope Gun. Please make me Pope. I want to wear the Pope hat, which I just Googled and learned is called a mitre, which I would be able to pronounce better if I was Pope. Please make me Pope. Listen, times have changed. We need a new kind of Pope. A Pope for modern times. A Pope that can stand up to all the enduring hatred and bigotry in the world and bring us together as humans. We need a new Pope. A young Pope. Not to be confused with the hit HBO drama series The Young Pope starring Jude Law, which by the way, I thought was going to be a comedy about like a hip young Pope who breaks all the rules, but it's like just really about a guy who becomes Pope to get power or something. I didn't really watch the show, but overall I heard good things about it. Please make me Pope! I want to be Pope! Please.
Ryan King. Me as Pope? Oh, Ryan King. Well, there's great debate in the chat. You got
About whether Ryan should be Pope?
yeah. You got Ryan. You got Daniel Kesinich with hashtag Make Ryan Pope. He's here for Pope Gun.
Pope Gun.
But Michelle Petro says do not make Ryan Pope.
What the fuck?
So I don't know. Alyssa, make Ryan Pope. Katie loved it. So I don't know. It's a very divisive issue, making Ryan King Pope.
Yeah.
I only need a 3/4 majority to be voted in Pope. So.
Oh shit! Well, law is
Yeah.
saying Ryan can be Pope. Well,
Did research for this.
it's pretty.
Did you research who?
I researched popes.
You need a 2/3 majority of, them people in the hats with the
Yeah, I guess
red
Catholics,
robes.
I guess.
I'm gonna assume it's Catholics. I don't think you
Yeah,
just
I
get
don't
a hashtag on Twitter or whatever and have it be like that's how you do it.
No, the Baptists. They vote you in for Pope.
They
I
have a
think.
weird power over the
Yeah, it's
position of
crazy.
Pope.
All right, Ryan popping in and out of freezing, but you're still good here, so I'm glad. All right, Marco.
Yeah, Jesse.
You wrote something about MAPS, did you not?
I did.
How about you read that then?
I'm gonna get my Def Leppard Hysteria notebook. Oh, I don't have good light.
The thing about that notebook is it's just a spiral notebook. It's not like a 3-ring binder that you can keep refilling. How does that still have unused paper in it?
Oh, no, I'm at the end now. This is the last page right here.
Oh,
Your
no.
show, I have 2 pages left in my Def Leppard Hysteria notebook.
Jeez. To be fair, I do remember it sort of being towards the beginning when we were using it. So that's fair.
It has Herald notes in it.
Nice.
So it's like 23. Anyway. MAPS. Your metal band's producer just got done straddling the toilet like a Shetland and railed enough cocaine off the porcelain head of that pony to bury a DeLorean. That's gas tank is also filled with tasty cocaine. He charges back in the control room and almost makes eye contact with the bass player before spitting on the nerdy engineer to get his attention to stop recording the rhythm guitarist's stupid rhythm guitar track because he just figured out how to fix that song from yesterday that he spent all day saying was stupider than your mom's O-face. The drummer pipes up to ask how Mr. Producer is going to fix the song, but Mr. Producer doesn't hear him and just laughs and laughs at your drummer because he's Danish and his accent's stupid, and it doesn't matter how much black metal your country conjures up if you talk like a rubber band. Finally, the singer asks the same question, and the producer answers loud, screaming, "Maps!" Like that cleared it up. After we stare blankly, he begins to play air guitar and make stupid noises with his mouth before finally pointing to you and your spandex and leather, holding the pointiest guitar that the Eastern Bloc could ban. And he screams with righteous fury, "Metal-ass power solo!" Of course. We all smile. He's so right, just like he was last time. And the song before that. Metal-ass power solo is your metal album's or metal-ass power solo is always the answer. If your metal album has 9 songs because every great metal album has a single-digit number of songs, then your metal album better have 12 fucking map solos on it by Satan's Hails and Horns, damn it. That's it.
Metal-ass power solo. Fucking obviously.
Duh.
I'm sorry. That took a DeLorean snowdrift to be able to figure out metal-ass power solo?
It's like that the producer would be like, you should play a Wicked solo. Like, yeah.
You know that thing we were fucking around with for like 14 hours yesterday? Why the fuck didn't anybody say solo at any point?
Yeah. You get it. You could produce a Danish black metal album or whatever the fuck.
It's got it. It writes itself. Hey, all that shit that isn't a power solo, cut that, add this. Oh, so good. Melanie, you, weirdly enough, were also asked for an MAPS. What you got?
Yeah, I have a triad of testimonies for you. First testimony is from Mark R. I first discovered it about myself when I was 14. Up to that point, I had only experienced them sliced, wilted, on a fast food burger. As far as I knew, I was the only person in my family who even liked the taste. Then I went to a barbecue at my high school sweetheart's house, and off to the side of the burger, they had given us spears. As I became as rigid as the fresh cut itself, I knew there was something deeply wrong with me. I spent years struggling with my impulses to masturbate at the sight of full and quartered pickles, alone, in secrecy. Then, by fortunate accident, I discovered the MAPS support group for men attracted to pickle spears. I am no longer ashamed of who I am. My name is Mark, and I am horny for pickles. Testimony from Steve B. I love the guys at Maps, man. They give me all sorts of new and inventive ways to pickle my cucumber over pickled cucumbers. I've never come so hard. Testimony from Samuel J. I cannot recommend the MAPS support group to others. They are cucumber supremacists. When I mentioned my love for pickled carrot spears, they called me a pervert and a freak. There is nothing sadder to me than a press group inviting. Scene.
Oh, I thought there were more testimonials. Oh. Men attracted to pickle spears. Melony Ford, thank you. That's reorganization. I was just taking notes from the chat to move your window over. You hang in there. Everybody's fine. We're fine, baby. Segment 2. There's still no. That sounds like a terrible idea. Make Ryan Pope give him cocaine and get him away from pickle spears. No, that sounds. All of that's wrong.
Yeah, keep me near those spears, baby.
Segment 2. Pickup lines dovetailing perfectly out of an attraction to pickle spears. It's hard to express feelings, especially just cold calling your feelings to some stranger you're meeting in a stranger meeting place where people like to meet one another for the potentially prospecting of naked good times. That's where pickup lines are a lifesaver. They show your potential mate that you're a clever wordsmith and that you like their parts and how they're situated. Like a lot. So, please give me 3 pickup lines to or from the following people, places, or things. We'll go one at a time, giving one at a time. Cycle back through. You guys understand how this works. Ryan King.
Yes.
Give us your first pickup line to or from a claw game.
Hey, baby. I'm a claw game.
Uh-huh.
When you turn me on, there's only a 1 in 21 chance that full power will be diverted to my claw, allowing me to fully pick up and deposit an object. That's right, claw machines are designed to function as gambling games, not games of skill like many believe. And scene.
That's terrible to know that that's a fact.
Know that.
Yeah, so like when you do it, it's
That's
like,
why the claw sucks.
yeah, it sucks because they don't put power in it.
I just assumed it sucked all the time. You had to get lucky to kind of like grab it right.
I mean, technically, you do. If it's 1 in 21, it
I
does
guess
suck
so.
almost all the time. And
Yeah.
you just have to,
Blows my
I
fu- Maybe
did
he should be Pope. That's pretty fucking impressive. I
Yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah.
you've just shattered.
Popes need to crack down on the whole claw game is gambling issue. I'll
Like-
do that.
When I'm able to go to Denny's again someday, you've just saved me so much money. I'll never
Yeah.
trust the claw again.
Because I need to make back their profit because each stuffed animal costs around $7. So I'm gonna stop talking.
Yeah.
I could keep going, but I won't.
No, you've got 2 more. Save it.
Yes, thank you.
Marco, give us your first pickup line to or from chopped liver.
Chopped liver. Hey, girl. Catch me at the delicatessen. I'd look good smeared all over your rye bread. I don't really know what that means. That's the first one.
Yeah. Yeah. You really don't have to know what innuendo means, just so long as you sell it.
As long as you're implying something.
Yeah. All right. Melanie.
Right. All of mine are to the detective.
2. All right. I will try and remember. I'm going to write 2. Melanie. Your first of 3 pickup lines to a hard-boiled noir detective.
Hey there. I've got a clue you can put under your magnifying glass.
We were waiting for more, just like that detective. All right. God damn it. Ryan King, your second. This is going to make me sad. Your pickup lines aren't supposed to make you sad. That's the opposite of what they're supposed to. They're not supposed to destroy boners. All right. Ryan King, second pickup line to or from a claw game.
I was gonna take off my glasses to look sexier, but I can't read my my computer when I do that, so I'm gonna leave them on. Claw machine, and I want more than just your quarters stuck in me.
All right, that's straightforward. That's
it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's implying like genitals, I guess.
Yes.
Or maybe like a sock. Who knows?
You want them stuck.
I want your flat, short genitals stuck into me.
Just stuck. It's not gonna come out. You're gonna hit the button and it's gonna stay.
Marco, your second pickup line to or from Chop Liver.
Hey, girl. You like a man who's been smashed to a pate and mixed with goose fat and hard-boiled eggs? Of course you do.
Of course you do. Melanie, your second pickup line to a hard-boiled noir detective.
Are you looking for a power-hungry woman who will destroy your life? Because I am none of those things, but I will put out anyway.
Yeah. This isn't the bombshell you're looking for. All right, Ryan King, your third of 3 pickup lines to or from a claw game.
Hey, baby, I'm a claw game.
Did you read that?
I actually wrote down claw machine noises, and actually I did write out. I wrote out Zert and Vert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Because I know, speaking from my personal experience, I would have phonetically written out all of those sounds.
You got it. You freaking got it.
Vert, vert, chert. Yep, that's a CHRT. That's a VRRT.
Yeah. Big distinction.
Yeah. Marco Cabodi, your third pickup line to or from Chop Liver.
All right. Hey, girl. I might just be chopped liver, but I'm girthy and firm, like a blackout drunk's liver. Because they got big livers, right?
Sure, I think so. I think that's part of the thing.
Because it gives psoriasis.
Yeah.
So it's hard. It's sexy. Chopped liver is gross. I had to look it up.
Yeah.
I was like, what does it look like? Oh, that's worse than I thought.
It's why it's been given such a hard time over the years. Being compared to it is no fun.
Agreed.
And Melanie, your third of 3 to a hard-boiled noir detective.
Hey, do you have a troubled past you'd like to distract yourself with casual sex? Wait a minute. Oh, God, I'm so sorry, you guys. This is just one of my personal pickup lines that I use in my real life. This is really embarrassing. I'm sorry.
Oh, awkward. Ugh.
I like that you wrote them to the detective because it's like you're the dame who came in.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're like my husband's been murdered. Hey there, big boy. Like it's like the worst time ever.
Yeah, you got to choose your moments, and that one might not be it. You got a troubled past. You want to? Oh, sorry. All right, segment 3. Oh, it's one of the new ones that we've been enjoying. It's recipes. We are truly the sum of all of our parts. We're familiar with how snips and snails and puppy dog's tails and sugar and spice and everything nice are what little boys and little girls are made of. But what about other things? They're made of things too, right? The entire premise of this bit, it counts on it. Give me your recipes for making these other noun type things. Oh, I'd completely forgotten this one. I'm looking forward to it. So first, I'll tell you what Ryan's is and what I almost went with. And when you hear them both, they're basically the same person. So Ryan is going to give us the recipe for a guy with a pet tarantula, and I almost changed it to a guy who owns a pair of nunchucks. But again,
In person.
basically the same person.
One assumes that you have nunchucks if you have a tarantula.
Yeah. All right, Ryan King, your recipe for a guy with a pet tarantula.
You got it. And so am I coming through okay? My connection was a little choppy for a second.
I think we're back in the sweet spot, hopefully, so we'll see how it goes.
Cool, I'll do this really fast then. It's gonna be normal speed for me. Okay, I gotta scroll. Recipe for a guy with a pet tarantula. You will need 1 large pressure cooker. Ingredients: roughly 195 pounds of guy, preferably lean, muscle. 1 tarantula, hairy. 1 liter of middle-class suburban upbringing. 2 teaspoons of ROTC during high school. 1 cup of crushed monster cans, flattened. 2 bay leaves sprayed to shit in Axe body spray. 1 ounce manic depression. And a sprinkle of punched drywall. Directions. Combine liquid ROTC, crushed monster cans, and manic depression in a multifunctional pressure cooker, such as an Instant Pot. Add Axe sprayed bay leaves and punched drywall. Then add guy to the pot and place tarantula on top. Close and lock the lid. Set the valve to brooding. Choose high pressure and set timer for 25 years. Then release pressure while listening to the entire album The Way of the Fist by Five Finger Death Punch.
Mm-hmm.
Unlock and remove lid.
Ooh.
And recipe.
We were just making sure because you froze for a sec. Just making sure you were
Oh,
actually
shit.
making sure you were actually done. You finished it properly. So we were just making sure. Ryan King, his spot on recipe for a guy with a pet tarantula. Marco, let me set this tee up for you.
Yeah.
And balance this ball on it. Give us your recipe for an 80s movie villain.
80s movie villain. Recipe. 1 container gross hair gel. Hi, kitty. 1 box Henchman. Ninjas if available. 1 table with intricate model of a tower or a bridge or something that the bad guys they want to make and the good guys can't allow to have made, or it means they lost. 1 chair for one chair for hero's kidnapped wife or daughter. Optional 2nd chair for young son. 2 Dobermans. 3 cups unintentional homoeroticism. 1 cup stupid facial hair. I don't know what I wrote there. Nose important. 1 yellable name must be screamable for when you kill the hero's partner 2 days before retirement. 2 syllables preferred. Mix in large bowl and cook over fire. That's what I got.
Well done. It's Marco's recipe for an 80s movie villain. And I saw that you name-checked this one in a post today, Melanie, so I hope that means it's something that you enjoy. So, Melanie, give us your recipe for a middle school slumber party.
To make a middle school slumber party, you will need 6 uncomfortable adolescents, 2 of whom are questioning their sexuality. You will need 5 sleeping bags, 4 uncomfortable places to sleep on the floor, 8 bags of popcorn, 5 board games, 5 sleepover supply bags, 5 age-appropriate movies, 1 questionably acquisitioned adult film, 1 pair of adults who are not paying close enough attention, and a pinch of casual homophobia. First, you're going to place the 6 adolescents in the living room around 5 p.m. Make sure that the 2 who are questioning their sexualities are intensely bonded, but don't seem to realize that they're in the same boat of existential terror. Lay the 5 sleeping bags on the floor. The host will sleep in their own bed because they've recently discovered masturbation. The space will be too tight and the bags will barely fit. An adolescent will joke that the 2 questioning adolescents should just share the space since they're so close anyway. The questioning adolescents will laugh too loudly and too nervously. Next, remove the parents from the living room. This will happen with little resistance. They are totally burnt out from 13 years of parenting their nightmare child. Wine is optional, but must be used generously. Pepper in an adolescent debate over which age-appropriate movie will be watched first. As the argument boils over, gingerly add the adult movie, preferably unethically sourced from one of the father's home collections. Marinate the adolescents in the tense, horny debate over whether they can get away with this. If you happen to notice one adolescent who isn't quite on the same development track becoming deeply disappointed that they aren't going to be watching Spy Kids 3, that is a good sign. It makes for a richer middle school slumber party. Vaguely pack the crust of the living room with the board games, films, and supply bags while the adolescents are fixated on the adult film like a train wreck. Mix in some of that sprinkle of casual homophobia at the token lesbian sex scene. Don't be startled when there is more intense nervous laughter from the questioning adolescents. At 8 p.m., you will find the adolescents claiming they're all ready for bed, but don't worry, they're just horny and panicking. Simmer the questioning adolescents in the tight sleeping space. Nothing will happen between them, but they will make jokes about the tense, awkward, confusingly romantic nature of their friendship on the internet for clout in about 10 to 15 years. Allow the slumber party to rest overnight. It will get very noisy, which is a normal part of the baking process. Serves 12 to 60 cringe memories that will haunt you for life.
Oh,
That was great.
oh, so good.
Chef's kiss.
Melanie's recipe for a middle school slumber party. Yeah, that went exactly as I was hoping. Segment 4. Oh, we're chugging along, basically because that's how the show works. It's write an angry poem. You've got a poet's soul, but you've also got a lot of pent-up shit that needs dealing with. Why not, then, use one to help the other? Please write an angry poem about the following subjects. Ryan King.
Yes.
It helps that I wrote these like 2 days ago, so it's long enough for me to forget and then be overjoyed when I'm reminded. Ryan King, write us an angry poem about chonky boys.
I would love to. Can I request when I take a slight pause? Can I get some snaps from my friends in the call? Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, only if you feel compelled to snap. I don't want you to snap if you don't feel compelled to.
Gotta earn it.
Yeah, exactly. Chonky boys, making all this chonky noise. All these animals, they are so chonky. If you ask me, it's pretty funky. Chonky animals are so cute. I am smart. I am astute. If they are cute, then why aren't I? Is it because I am boy, B-O-Y, not B-O-I? I am chonky, belly, butt, I got it all. Am I not cute because I'm not an animal? Am I not worthy of affection because I am not a cat with a larger than normal midsection? Watching their bellies sway to and fro. They are not friend, they are foe. I am filled with anger, filled with rage. I am caught in a chonky daze. Chonky boys. Have you ever seen a chonky koi? I am angry. Sorry for that one. I am angry. I am upset. I want to be someone's chonky pet. End poem. Thank you.
The problem was, it was so well done, I didn't recognize chonky koi as like a chonky koi fish until you were already moved on. So
That's okay.
It was too good. It was layered in there too smooth. That was
it's going to give you something to ponder on.
Yeah, exactly.
As you ruminate.
I don't think I have seen a chonky koi. So
Food for thought there.
Ryan King's angry poem about chonky boys. Marco, get all angry and poetic about science fiction.
Yeah.
So many lasers.
They flash and gleam and hit the hull and nothing. Raise the shields, ready the teleporter, so many buttons. I want shiny. The green skies, the purple people, the red alert, excitement. The ham-fisted social commentary. Pew, 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 pew. Nothing. I'm done now.
All right, I can turn this back up. Okay.
That was it.
Oh, I want to hear that from the perspective of Marco's neighbors.
The hell?
Pew pew. Pew pew. Well done, Marco Cabodi's angry poem about science fiction. Melanie, let's wrap up segment 4 with your angry poem about autumn.
Of course, I wrote a limerick.
Sure.
There once was a season called autumn, where all the basic bitches had got 'em. All the things flavored pumpkin because of capitalist consumption. I say, go ahead and shove this gourd up your bottom.
Yeah. Fuck autumn. All right.
Fuck autumn.
Put that in its place.
Yeah.
Stupid oranges and yellows and browns and bullshit. Oh, crinkle, crinkle, I'm a leaf. Shut up. All right. That brings us to segment 5. Oh, a good old standard, a fan favorite. It's Department of Tourism. I'm trying to remember. Do your and then promote. Got it. Sorry. Just reminding myself of how the show works now. It's only the 8th one in the new, you know what? Episode 234. Department of Tourism. Someday, we'll probably be allowed to venture forth again into the great unknown, visiting places familiar and new. Right now, not so much. But we can dream, can't we? So, congratulations. You've been hired as a tourism director to the following places. Please make us want to come visit or live there someday. Why not? Ryan King.
Yes.
Make
Am I
us-
unfrozen?
You are, as far as we know.
Fantastic.
Make us want to come visit, live, summer, what have you, in the town of Glow-Up-ramento.
Will do.
Glow-Up-ramento.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
No, I
Just got it.
Hey there. I'm Kate with a C. And I want to invite you to live in beautiful Glow-Up-ramento. So today, I'm going to walk you through some of the procedures that are required to live here. Come on, follow me. Here we are. We're just going to walk a little bit farther. Here we are at the entrance. At this entrance, we have one of our hunky attendants slowly take off your glasses and push your hair out of your face as you look into the mirror and realize you were beautiful all along, as long as you subscribe to conventional beauty standards. Next stop, come on. Wow, here we are at our waxing parlor, where we remove any unsightly hairs on your arms, legs, shoulders, nostrils, ears, knuckles, feet, chest, lips, neck, back, pussy, crack, and space between your eyebrows. Here in Glow-Up-ramento, each extraneous body hair is a sin and a sign of personal failure. Now, all this may seem extreme, but we here in Glow-Up-ramento, we believe that your flaws are what make you you. And we also believe that destroying or disguising your flaws through daily practices will make you an even better you. On to our next stop. All aboard. Choo choo. I'm just kidding. There's no train. We're going to walk. Here we are at our hair salon, where each resident is required to get a haircut that makes your ex say, wow, I want to get back with that person because they received a moderate aesthetic change. Am I a bad person? The answer is yes. Your ex is a bad person, and this haircut will rub that fact into their stupid, dumb faces. You see my new pixie cut, Chad? I'm independent now, Chad. Fuck you, Chad. Sorry, I lost my chill for a sec. So come and join me and live in Glow-Up-ramento. Glow-Up-ramento, where you can become a better you, mostly despite Chad. Fuck you, Chad.
Ryan King, inviting you to enjoy Glow-Up-ramento. Come, change. Ryan, how can folk get their fill of Pope Gun, the chonky boy?
Jesse, I'm glad you asked that. You're frozen for me. I hope I'm moving.
You're good.
Okay, good. I just want to check, just to make sure I'm not yelling to the void constantly. You can follow me on Facebook. I have a page there called Duck Boy where I occasionally do streams of video games, and maybe I post some other content there. You can follow me on Instagram, also at Duck Boy, where you can just follow me on Instagram like you would follow anybody else. And I do various shows online and stuff. I also have a Twitch where I stream video games occasionally.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, and also, folks can see you this Saturday in New Haha Risings, debut of our Animal Crossing improv group.
Exactly. It combines my two loves.
Yeah. At some point, we'll rehearse before the show.
Not when we're big stars like us.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get Wade into the show. I don't know. He's probably booked. All right. Marco Cabodi.
Did you just say did you business expense a Switch?
I mean, technically.
That's what I heard.
I mean, not that I'm ever going to itemize anything for. We don't make enough money.
It's for work.
But yes, technically, it is for work, as far as the federal government is concerned. Marco Cabodi. Oh, it looks like you wore some merch from your destination.
That might have been planned.
It may have been. Welcome us all to your destination. Make us want to come to Dio-delphia.
Hey, Angel. Are you ready to ride the tiger? Are you ready to stand up and shout? Don't get caught in the middle of a gypsy right straight through the heart of a shame on the night that comes down the rainbow in the dark that is Dio-delphia. I always want to say Dio-delphia.
Yeah.
Don't be the last in line because we rock. Speed at the night and be transported to Egypt where the chains are off and see the sacred heart that just might lead you to be the king of rock and roll. No, it's not another rock and roll, children. You'll be hungry for heaven like the best of a beat of a heart. So don't say all the fools sailed away and end up naked in the rain, dream evil, and face the window. Lock up the wolves because you were born on the sun, wild one. So get on the strange highway, firehead, and turn off those angry machines because there's magic in the air, and we got a dragon to kill, so you could be the master of the moon here in Dio-delphia. Hit every album.
Marco Cabodi. Oh. It's prompts like that where I sometimes miss the old gag of laying in the song titles to make sentences.
I didn't even try. It was like I'm not even gonna make words or sentences. I'm just gonna name check titles.
So
I had
good.
actually a second page where I was gonna do an entire thing and I didn't mention Dio, and it was all about an anime character named Dio.
Oh.
Just to sideline you and be like, no, fuck you. I did it about this. Set me up and I missed on purpose.
I do enjoy a good purposeful swerve. Marco Cabodi, how can people get their own taste of Lady Evil That is Mark Cabodi.
You can mail me a letter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I got asked this once before, and I'm like, I have no idea how to answer that.
Yeah.
If Squad Patrol does a show, then we'll do it.
Yeah.
I also have streamed games sometimes, but I haven't done it very often. So, whenever, whatever. I don't have a social media handle to throw out there.
Well, just look up into the sky, and when you hear that howl of Dio's highest note, know that Marco is out there doing something.
That's right, Jesse.
I believe in it. Yeah, well, great to have you, as always.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Yeah. And Melanie, since we like to go out on a pop, as they say, how can people enjoy their Melony Fords online or whatnot? What you got going on? How can people follow you?
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram as Malagna, and then the second O is a zero instead of a zero, or instead of no. Anyway, I have the same handle on TikTok if you're still able to download it. I'm actually not happy with that. But it's all just letters. I'm also building a YouTube channel, but I'm not quite ready to promote it yet. Maybe next time.
Sure. Yeah.
Be on the lookout.
Well,
Jeez.
cool. Well, yeah. I mean, we'll have you on again soon. So we've already got the promo for the next one.
Yeah. Oh, and also just a reminder to listen to NPC. That was a lot of fun. So to do it.
Yeah, and they usually break that up into, I don't know how many episodes per season. So there's probably at least 3 or so, I would guess, more in the season. Okay. So, yeah. So check that out. The NPC podcast, Neopunk City. All right, Melanie, close us out here with your pitch to get us all to want to come and join you at the State Fair Islands.
Are you disappointed that most state fairs in our country are canceled because there's no way to socially distance at them? I sure am. Fortunately, when all this shit is over in 16 years, you'll be able to come to the State Fair Islands any time of year. Book your trip now. At the State Fair Islands, it's the State Fair all year round. Eat deep-fried food until your gallbladder falls out your ass. Ride cheaply built roller coasters until you're legitimately scared for your mortal well-being. Admire livestock and pretend they aren't about to get eaten in a few weeks. You can even learn random local trivia about all 50 states on the part of the State Fair only nerds come for island. If you have that one loser kid in your family who can't eat anything spicier than garbanzo beans and throws up at the first sign of a loop-de-loop, condemn him there so that the rest of the family can have all fun. So condemn him there so the rest of your family can have fun without all his accommodations. Little Noah will thank you. Book your trip today to the State Fair Islands and you'll be able to make up for the 16 state fairs you're going to miss.
Melony Ford, making you want to visit the State Fair Islands. And that is the Stab Show. Thank you for tuning in. And especially thank you to Ryan King, Marco Cabodi, and Melony Ford for giving us that sweet, sweet stabby stabs. Did you find yourself actually liking what you were hearing here on Stab? Well, you're in luck, because there's 233 more of them where this one came from, and you can listen to them all, one at a time, of course, through your podcast venue of choice, be it Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and, of course, Podknife. And also be sure to check in and watch Stab happen in real time on Stab Comedy Theater TV every Thursday at 8 p.m. We'd love to see your adorable little screen name scroll on by. So, until next time, just know I'll be here, waiting, and absolutely in a creepy way. Good night. All right, that's the actual show. Thank you one more time, Melanie, Marco, Ryan. You guys are great. Oh, I knew this one was going to be a barn burner, and it did not disappoint.
It was super fun.
Yeah, thank you guys. Gun Coke Pope. Make Ryan Coke Pope.
Hello.
I'm just,
Pope Ryan.
Yeah, sorry my internet was
no, you're
bad.
fine.
The internet.
Probably Kevin's fault.
Yeah, he's downloading creepy stuff. He's downloading.
How about
That's what he's doing.
how about instead of hashtag make Ryan Pope, it's hashtag make Kevin upgrade the internet package.
I like that. I want to plug myself in, like LAN, land cable, but it's gonna be tough to do that because it's like it's all over there. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, but no, great stuff, guys. Sorry, I'm doing the annoying things that I should have done at the beginning, so that we'll be ready to go when I'm ready to go. Cool. Yeah, you guys are great. I'll let you go quickly. Just let everybody know. Check out the full schedule of events at stabcomedytheater.com. Kevin says, "Sorry, too much horse porn."
I knew it. I knew it.
Sorry. Well, I mean.
Classic.
What can you do?
I mean, priorities, right, guys? Check out the full calendar of events at stabcomedytheater.com, or if you're on Twitch, which most of you are, just scroll down. The calendar's there. We're 9:05. Who's up? Apparently, Pack Theater has blocked us from being able to raid them. I'm not sure why. We're just trying to expose Southern California improv to Northern California, but they don't want us anymore. So, instead, let's send you over to our friend. We sent you to Honcho earlier. Let's send you over to Danotage. Our friend Dan down in San Diego. Check him out. And we will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. for Rankinator. Sorry, guys. I'm doing all this tidying up. We'll chat in a second when I get everybody out of here. All right, I'm going to raid you guys over to Dan. It looks like he's just setting up, so it might just be pre-show stuff. So I'm going to try, you know what? I'm going to try and raid the pack one more time. If it doesn't work, then this sort of confirms my feeling that we're not allowed to raid them anymore, which would be weird. Yeah, no, something went wrong. That something is we were banned, apparently. All right, let's send you guys over to Dan. He'll be starting hopefully soon. See you guys later. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Rankinator.
No problem.